I love Gordon Ramsay, but his grilled cheese video, it's like, bruh, I thought you were like a 3 Michelin star chef. What are you even doing? This doesn't even work. I like Gordon a lot. And his recipes are usually a fire. They're usually great and easy to follow and all the things. But his grilled cheese, not so much. And it's quite funny because there's all these people on the internet that just kind of like make fun of him for it. And it's really funny because that's like his whole shtick is like being like, oh my gosh, you donut. Why are you doing something stupid? And he released a video that lets the whole world do the same thing to him, which is quite funny. It's almost as funny as the one where he's like competing against his mother, and they both take out their cottage pie or whatever it is, and she's like, is yours done in the middle? It's like, oh no, it's not done in the middle. Dang it. That's really funny. Yeah, your mom still got you. All right, we need cameras probably. We got pictures of all this stuff. Steven, you don't have to sound so depressed. Calm down. What numbers did we do? 2 through 32 evens. All right. Yep, we definitely need some pictures.
I like pictures.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Oh, pictures are fun. That makes sense. I don't understand this new update to home screen. It's like a bunch of images now. It's like I had to figure out what this picture means now. Just tell me in words.
So now you got to do a recap.
Why was it difficult? Why is it so difficult to just leave it in a good way? It's modern. No, bro, it's not.
So pretty much what you're saying is you pretty much have to do a recaptcha every time.
No, not a recaptcha.
That would
No, I just have to understand what all these stupid icons mean. Like, why do I have to learn all these new icons? I do like the little calendar widget thing on the home screen. That's cool. That was a smart addition.
That's pretty cool.
That was a good idea. I don't understand why it is not default on Android, at least Samsung's version anyway. For the flashlight to be the button on the thing like iOS does. That's something I switch on mine every time because I don't care about pushing whatever the button is normally. I don't even remember.
And the widgets.
But having the flashlight on and not have to open the thing or pull the drop down, that's the useful thing. Come on, thing. We don't got this all day. I didn't turn it back off, did I? Let's see. Oh, nope. Oh, and now it shows up as it's turning off. That's brilliant. Come back. See if it'll connect. It says it's connecting. It's trying. It's being snickety. How rude. Well, while we're waiting for that, let me read the other part, the A and the B part. While it gets its rear in gear. All right. Oh, nope, I went too far. Too far. Not going back to systems. Not for a little while, at least. So number 2A. Oh, just kidding. It's all in the back here. Number 2A, the y-intercept is 0, and the axis of symmetry is at x equals 0. The x-coordinate is at 0, and it is maybe actually working this time. Come on. Oh my gosh. Don't have time for your shenanigans. What are you doing? Connect.
Turn the TV off again. Maybe it might pick it up.
Yeah, it will. Then it'll be off. Now it's showing nothing. What the heck is happening? Well, I will read and describe. So, 2b, the table that they use is -2, -24, -1, -6, 0, 0, 1, -6, 2, -24. And the picture is a parabola. They're all parabolas opening downward, and it is stretched vertically. Oops. Yeah, do that thing.
The things we hear here.
Did you just say before you face plants?
Yes. Restart. See if that helps. Number 4a, the y-intercept is at 4. Axis of symmetry is x equals -1.5. The x-coordinate is -1.5. Table that they use is -3, 4, -2, 6, -1.5, 6.25, -1, 6, and 0, 4. It is a parabola with its vertex in quadrant number 2. It is opening down, and it is, honestly, this is probably easier for me to look at the thing. What is this, number 4? Oh, just kidding. It appears to not be stretched or compressed. It's hard to tell just from the picture. I'd have to look at it. Number 6a, the y-intercept is at 5. Axis of symmetry is at x equals 2. The x-coordinate is at 2, and the table they use is at 0, 5. 1, -1, 2, -3, 2, 3, -1, and 4, 5. It is a parabola opening upwards. It appears to be stretched vertically, and its vertex is in quadrant 4. Eight has a minimum at -14.25. The domain is all real numbers, and the range is f of x is greater than or equal to -14.25. 10 has a maximum at 0.25. The domain is all real numbers, and the range is f of x is less than or equal to 0.25. Oh, what was that? Maybe it will work this time. All right. What am I on, number 12? Mm-hmm. All right, look at that. No, I don't want to deny it anything. Yay. Piece of junk. Okay. Okay. 14 is right there. Now if that's actually working, we'll flip the thing around.
You skipped 12.
I think I read part of 12, but I can go back to it. Why would you say, what would be the point of that?
I have no idea.
You really don't want me to skip problems?
I really don't like 12.
Well, then you want me to read it and probably take a question on it in a minute.
You're
That's
probably right.
kind of how that works. Okay. Number 12 is right here.
Oh. Yeah, I got that one. I'm fine.
Number 16 is right there. '18 is here. $20 is that one. And 22 is, I don't know. What did we go through? 24? 32. Great. 24. Has a minimum at 0. The domain is all real numbers. The range is greater than or equal to 0. 26 has a maximum at 23/3. The domain is all real numbers. The range is f of x is less than or equal to 22/3. 28 has a maximum at 15. The domain is all real numbers. The range f of x is less than or equal to 15. 30 has a maximum at 55. Domain is all real numbers. The range f of x is less than or equal to 55. 32a is 800. 32b is $24,000. What questions do we have on those? Sure. We can do 10.
Whenever we're stating the range, do we have to use f of x or can we use y?
Well, really, in Algebra 2, I'd prefer you use interval notation. So I'd prefer you use the brackets and parentheses and all that kind of stuff anyway. But yeah, you could use y in place of f of x, would be fine. I mean, it isn't technically fine, but I probably wouldn't count off for it. Because y is a different letter than f. Number 10. We've got f of x equals negative 4x squared plus 10x minus 6. And the instructions say to determine whether it has a maximum or a minimum value, find that value, then state the domain and range. Does it have a maximum or a minimum? Has a maximum. How do you know? Because it's negative. Because a is negative, so it's opening down. So it has a maximum. Where is it? Or how do we find it? You're like saying all kinds of things. There's no f. Yeah. Negative b over 2a. X equals that.
But I thought you had to do that.
Oh, to find the y part of it. Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm sorry. I didn't understand what you were saying. You mumbled too much. Yeah. So negative 10 over 2 times negative 4. So 10/8, 5 halves, fourths. And then we have to find f of that. What's 5/4 squared?
25/4.
Yeah, 25/16.
And then what's 10 times 5/4? 25 halves. And then what's negative 4 times 25/16? It's negative, first of all, right? Negative what? 25/4. 1/4. Sound right and reasonable? It's not what the key said. It said it was 1/3. Did we make a mistake or did they?
Wouldn't it be 25 halves instead of 50/4? Or did you just turn that back?
I just turned it back so that they have the same denominator. Did I copy it down right? -6, 10, -4. Opposite of B is -10 over 2 times -4. That's positive because negative over negative. 2 and there's 2 and that's great. I don't think we made a mistake. Do y'all see a mistake? Which means that the key is wrong. It has a max at oh no, just kidding. I'm looking at the wrong number. We have the same as the key. 1/4. And what is the domain? This is a parabola opening down. Does it ever stop going left?
No.
No. Does it ever stop going right?
No.
No. And what's the range? Does it,
Would you have to find the vertex?
we already found all the vertex pieces. It's less than, right? Because it has a max. So it goes down to infinity, because this is a parabola opening down, right? So it's negative infinity, right? To 1/4.
You see, that's what I was thinking, but my brain wouldn't let me though.
So you weren't actually thinking that.
So why is it
My brain wouldn't let me.
infinity to 1/4?
Because it's because it goes from negative infinity down here all the way up to 1/4. Little children stamping about in a flurry of youthful exuberance. What other questions do we have from this lesson?
Can we do 12?
Sure.
So why when you were talking did you say f of x equals something?
That's how the key writes it.
The
But I prefer in Algebra 2 for you to use interval notation. And then in pre-cal, you can either use interval notation or set builder notation unless it's in like integers or something, and then you can't use interval notation and you have to use set builder, but that'll be next year. 12. F of x equals 4x squared. And we are asked to find the y-intercept, the equation of the axis of symmetry, and the x-coordinate of the vertex. And then we're supposed to make a table of values that includes the vertex. And then we're supposed to use that information to graph the function. So, how do we find the y-intercept?
It would be the very last, the b.
The c, actually, but yes.
The c.
Mm-hmm.
There isn't
That's 0, right? The y-intercept is at x equals 0. It's at 0, 0. And we're supposed to find the axis of symmetry, equation of the axis of symmetry. X equals negative b over 2a. We just did, but is that what you said? What'd you say?
The y-intercept always at x equals 0?
No. Because if it was a parabola that was like over here, then it would be moved over. The y-intercept would be like right there.
Is that not still x0? X is 0 though? The y just changes.
Oh, yeah, I don't know why I wrote x. There we go. Yeah, you're right. You were right. Yeah. What is b? 0. What's a? 4. What's 0 divided by 8? 0. Axis of symmetry, right there. Y-intercept is really a point. And this is quail 0, apparently. Kind of looks like a smiley face. That's maybe got a weird eye piercing. I don't know. It's all right. What else are we supposed to find? X coordinate of the vertex. 0. Then we're supposed to make a table of values that includes the vertex. 0, 0. What numbers do we want to pick for x?
Let's do -1.
Sure. What's -2 squared? 4 times 4. 16. What is -1 squared? 1 times 4. 4. What's 1 squared? Oh, it's symmetric, so we don't even have to think, right?
Yay! Why you most Oh, you're
PEMDAS.
No, not PEMDAS. That's false. That is not at all why. That don't make no sense.
No, it made sense to me.
Well, good. And then you just put those dots, this one, and then this one, and then this one, and then the other ones, and then you go, and Bob's your uncle. I feel like Labubu's have been a thing for a long time, but I only recently discovered that they were a thing, and now that's all I hear about. The most expensive Labubu ever apparently was like $200 and some odd thousand. It was like a life-size one, which I don't know what life-size Labubu means. I don't know what the heck a Labubu is other than an ugly-looking doll.
It's a creepy demonic looking doll.
I think demonic is maybe from your own point of view, but it is ugly. Very few people would say it's not ugly. Even if they're like it's cute, they would still say it's ugly cute. I don't know that anybody would be like, oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Any other questions from this lesson? 4? Sure. Same instructions. Great. So, what should we do?
We should find the y-intercept.
Sure, y-intercept is at 0, 4. Great, we did it.
Yay!
Axis of symmetry. X equals negative b over 2a, right?
3 over -2.
Three halves. Bam.
-3/2.
Yes. Find the rest of the vertex. We converted to vertex form. Oh wait, y'all haven't learned how to do that yet. But you will. equals negative 3 halves squared minus 3 times negative 3 halves plus 4. Watch those signs. We can't get at that one yet. Can't ka-chink, ka-chink. Got to deal with that first, right? Easy places to make mistakes. What is negative 3 halves squared?
6,
No.
9.
Yes. So this negative's still there, right? This one would go away. So negative 9/4 plus what's 3 times negative 3 halves? 9 halves or 18/4 plus 16/4. Now what?
We add them up.
Good, do it.
$25 fourths. Or 6.25.
It's definitely not 29/4.
25.
Negative 9 plus 8. Oh, yeah, it is 25. You're right. $25/4. So the vertex is at negative 3 halves, 25/4. Now, for our table, I would not pick our normal -2, -1, whatever, right? Because it's shifted over. Shifted over negative 3 halves. So we've got negative 1.5 and 6 1/4 in the middle. What are we going to pick for our other numbers?
You go up by 1/2, would that work?
How about we go down to -2? Sure.
So then you go up 1,
-1,
-1/2.
-3,
See,
+1. Sounds great.
I was gonna say let's do 4 for no reason.
For no, you can do 4 if you want. 4 would be
Four's
fine.
fine.
I just picked whole numbers instead of halves. No, you don't have to do.
no, do 0 though, instead of, is that 4 by 2? Does it matter?
Yeah, 0 would probably be easier for that and other great reasons. Right, so f of -3. -3 squared is 9. -9 plus 9 plus 4. Oh, we already knew that. Wait, what happened?
How'd you get 4?
Oh, because it's over there. Yeah, this one's also 4, isn't it? Because it's symmetric.
That's fun.
It is so fun. F of -2. So, how was it? Not that bad, honestly. Great. -2 squared is 4. 4 plus. It is positive 4 and then negative, yes. So it'll be 6, which means this is also 6. And then we connect the dots. And we make a pretty picture.
So whenever you're doing a graph, it doesn't have to relate to the first one. It just has to be
It doesn't, what are you saying?
Cause so when I was doing it, it doesn't have to like go up by like 1/2. Could you do like 2 and then 2/2?
Yeah, it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Mm-mm. You could put 304 and negative 2.876 if you wanted to.
Still come out the same.
Yeah, it's going to be the same picture in the end. It's just going to be more of a pain in the butt. So pick numbers that are, pick the least painful numbers. 0, 4, and negative 3, 4, and negative 1.5 and 6, and it looks something like that. Isn't it cute?
You.
Any other questions, kids?
Can we do 32?
32. Did you try it?
Yes.
Okay, good. Don't get scared of words. Words are our friends. Fish are friends, not food.
That's hard to remember.
Honestly, fish are delicious food, so, you know, it's a lie. Nemo's a lie! But you probably shouldn't eat Nemo because I can't imagine there's much food on a clownfish. So, don't eat Nemo and don't eat Dory or else you might become an amnesiac. Okay. You know, the whole joke of Dory is that, like, fish have short memories. Wouldn't, like, all the small fish be exactly like Dory? It don't make no sense. Stupid. Anyway,
It has shorter memory than the other.
a financial analyst determined that the cost in thousands of dollars producing bicycle frames is that, where F is the number of frames produced. Find the number of frames that minimizes the cost. Okay. One, 2, 3, 4, 4. Find the number of frames that minimizes the cost. So we want the cost to be as low as it possibly can. So what's the name for the lowest point on a thing? So we're looking for the C part of the vertex, the Y part, right? So we're just really, for A and B, we're just finding the vertex. It's really all we're doing, right? So F equals negative B over 2A. Right? So we're gonna, cool thing about this problem is in order to find A, you have to find the answer to B. That's fun. Or maybe it's the other way around. Whatever. Anyway, it's easy. Ish, right? Because B is what?
0.04.
Isn't it cute? So, move it over once, twice. So it would be 4 over 0.025, which is equal to 400 over 25. Y'all could totally do this on the calculator. You might even beat me, who knows? Which equals 8.
800 frames.
Just punch this in the calculator and see whether I get it right. What was, did you have a,
4 zeros and you before you did a decimal, then 4 zeros, then 2.5.
oh, it should be,
Change it.
that's why it's 800 instead of 8. There'd be actually one more zero, right? What are you talking about? Are you talking about going here or going here?
Yeah, it would be 0.00025.
No, it'd be 0.04 over 0.00025. But then if we move the decimal to get this to be a whole number, then it's what I wrote.
Yeah, but
And then if we move the decimal 3 times to get rid of this decimal, once, twice, 3 times, it would be 4,000 over 25.
look, no, it's 0.0.
Oh my
4
gosh.
zeros. And you put
See. 0.0, oh, here.
yeah.
0.04 over 0.0000. Are there 4 zeros or are they 3 zeros? I keep doing different things. 4 zeros. 2, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 zeros. 0, 0, 0 over 25. 800 is what the key says.
You even wrote it up there. With 4 zeros up there on the equation.
I did write it with 4 zeros because it's supposed to have 4 zeros because that's
Yeah.
what we started with. Is it 800?
A is supposed to be multiplied by 2. That's why it's 1600, not 800.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I didn't write the whole. What is that? Oh my gosh. Y'all are being complicated. Let's try again. 0.04 over 2 times this.
Yeah.
Which is what?
0.000050.
Yeah. That's what we thought. Same stuff happens. We end up with 40,000 divided by 5. Actually, it's going to be 4,000 divided by 5, isn't it? Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
800.
Which is 800 frames. We did it. Y'all are like, why didn't we just put it in the calculator in the beginning? I don't know. And then we shove that in and punch it in and we'll get the part C.
Yay.
24,000 buckaroos. Okay, kids, go away.
Okay.
Find somebody that loves you. We've got all kinds of fun stuff in this unit. This is one of my favorite units. It's great. We even get to talk about complex numbers. Honestly, if you lock in just a wee bit, this lesson will be not that, this unit will probably be not that hard. But if you don't lock in, then, all bets are off. Bam.